Greetings, all my sorors, fratres, brothers and sisters, everybody. I want to thank you for coming to this newest edition on my series about the NPHC. Now, today I wanted to talk about hoteps. And most of y'all know what that means and where I'm going with this. Hoteps, I would say, are the learned black folks in history. They think they are. That go around talking about everybody and everything. And, you get a little bit of knowledge and then you want to run with it like you know the whole story. So that's what I'm here today to discuss some of the points I've heard them say. I consider myself a hotep in the sense of studying my history and understanding who I am. But I'm not out here to try to discount everything that I see. We as a people have too much work to do to sit here and bitch and moan about something that happened that white folks did and white folks did. We know white supremacy it rules the world. Okay, so I think we're all pretty clear on that. But by the same token, our brilliance, our intelligence can surpass all of that because we are the original people. We started it all. And that's my main point. When people want to say, oh, why y'all walk around with them Greek letters on? You ain't Greek. Okay, first of all, we already know all the main secret societies that ever existed came from us. Let's get that straight. Except for some crazy offshoots or whatever, but the idea of what secret society came from us. Africans were always about seeking knowledge and also um, teaching and giving it freely so everybody could be where they were supposed to be. Okay, so I'll talk about that later in a series I want to do on hazing. But anyway, getting back to us understanding our people in terms of them being seekers of knowledge and that degrees of knowledge meant things. So basically, when you look at the pyramids, now I had to go and do a little research on that to understand. I always knew, I said the Greek letter pi is found in the pyramids. Okay, so if Greeks did that, they didn't build them, we did. So what does that tell you? Where did pi come from? And I looked up some information about the building of pyramids, where not only is pi a part of the mathematical dimensions they use to build it, but also the letter phi. Okay? Now, I'm not going to get into no real deep conversation because I'm not a mathematician, but what I saw, that's a key part of the equations to build the pyramids. Now, don't you find it a little ironic of how many of our organizations have the letter phi? Okay, that's one little deep part. We already know sigma in mathematics is the sum total. We have that. So, when you look at everybody, there is a lot deeper meaning of a lot of our stuff that a lot of us members don't even know. Some people don't ever study. All they're in there for is to be seen and have shirt on. Now, I'm just going to keep it 150. But when you do deeper research and learn more about what your organization was really about, the people that founded our organizations were deep. And in young people, and my sorority, the women were a little older but still young and still had an understanding on a deeper level. And a lot of people say, well, if it wasn't for the Masons and the Eastern Stars, y'all wouldn't have nothing. Here we go again. Black people are black people no matter what, and our knowledge goes across all kind of lines. Okay, so there's room for all of us to share some of the same knowledge and do what we need to do, correct? And it just bothers me that people want to take what we've done and turn it into something that they want to argue about. Okay, and so that's what needs to stop. Now, if you don't want to be a part of it, you don't want to be in it, that's fine. But for those of us that chose to become members for the right reasons, that understand what we are about, you need to sit down somewhere. Okay? Because all this negativity on being put on us like we have a problem. My thing I always say to Hoteps is, where is Hotep University? Where is a Hotep building, hospital, organization, any type of institution built by Hotep? So since you're going to find something wrong with everybody and everybody's crazy but you, then why don't all y'all get together and build you something? And we already know that's not going to happen. Because their whole goal is just to tear down. Just like, to me, people that are atheists or whatever, that want to talk about people that believe in God. And what is the point? If you're an atheist, you're an atheist. What? You don't have to come and try to tear down something you don't even agree with. That's my whole thing. If you don't agree with it, fine, good for you. But don't spend your time and spin your wheels trying to break up something. Because what's the end game? That's what I always ask people. What's your end game? You want to break us up? You want us to disappear? What do you want? Because I defy you. Next to the black church, black fraternities and sororities are the largest organized group of educated black people that we have. We are the talented 10th. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to discuss some of that too on the things we should be doing. But right now, I just want to get at the Hoteps. So, as I said, Phi and Pi are in the pyramids, which are Egyptian people. Okay, and we already know Greeks, Romans, everybody stole all of our stuff. Let's be perfectly honest about it. Now, I'm getting ready to show you, they credit the Greek alphabet with the people that are from Phoenicia, or Phoenicians. That was the Greek name given to them, but they call themselves, guess what? Canaanites. We already know everybody in the Bible was black. And if you were a Canaanite, you was black, and that's who the letters came from. The Greeks renamed them. Okay, and let me show you if I can see. I'm going to show you now. This map right here tells you this is Phoenicia. The Phoenicians were right on the side here. But everything that you see that's gray or whatever that's colored on this map were the Phoenicians that they conquered and they were running. Okay? So you see Greeks came over, did lunch, learned all our stuff, took it back. But the Phoenicians, or I'll say the Canaanites, were the ones that created the letters, were the first to create a written language like that with letters that could communicate. Okay, so basically the Greeks took that, then over time the letters evolved, but you best to believe Pi and Phi were in there already. Okay, and over hundreds of years the everything's kept changing or whatever, and y'all already know about Carthage and how Hannibal went from Carthage across the Alps, went around and came to beat Romans. Okay, Romans got smashed. Now later on they were beat down, but basically all of this was what was conquered by the Canaanites. Okay, and everybody stole their stuff. So let's go and be clear that the letters were created by us. Okay, now that's just the bottom damn line. And that is why Um, I just like to shut hoteps up. So why don't you go, like I said, get a book, read, understand, and you see all of that was in Northern Africa. That's us. That's our people. Okay, that's who we are. And if we would ever stop fighting over nonsense, doesn't matter. Like I said, until you create something that has done as much as all of our organizations have done in terms of scholarships, in terms of raising money, in terms of community service, in terms of all of that, until you've done it yourself, you need to shut up and get out of our business. Now, I am really passionate about this. This is why I decided to do this series, because the time has come that we need to get together and get some work done and get past all this pettiness. And like I said, Hoteps, go look it up. And if Canaanites developed those letters, which later evolved, but the beginnings of it was ours that the Greeks stole. Okay? And that's just history. We already know how much stuff was stolen from us. Our universities burnt down to the ground. All of that. So if you call yourself educated in any kind of way, if you call yourself learned or somebody that has read some books, then you will know that. Then you will understand that. So we're really wearing our own letters. Okay? So let's get off that. That's the end of this episode. Hoteps, peace be upon you. And I will see y'all the next time. And to keep up with this series, go just subscribe to my YouTube channel here, and I'm going to do a few more. And if anybody has any questions or anything that you would like to ask me, or if you would like to contribute, please email me at tony@tonyodom.com. You can go to that website if you want, leave me a message, or just leave a message here under this video so I can see how you could contribute to this discussion, because I want to keep it real with y'all. I want to make sure that we all can get on a same page and see what all is being done, said against us. Because let's face it, our organizations are under attack just like any other black institution. Okay, and so we got to be real about that. Stop playing. Do what we got to do. All right, so I will see y'all next week, and you have a good one.